What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more F1 2020 My Team Season 3. We are going on into the Hungarian Grand Prix in this episode. We had a bit of a struggle last time in the United Kingdom with the Silverstone circuit being of a mixture of rain and sunshine, and it didn't go well, but hopefully we can make up for lost points here in the Hungarian Grand Prix. Alright, so we'll renew our sponsors. I don't think I want to look for others just yet. Since we didn't have any regulation changes in the past, in the previous season, we are definitely going to get hit with big regulation changes, so I need to save up a lot of resource points. But right now, we are still knees deep in the season, so I think we can afford to use a bit of resource points here and there. We have more ultimate tire wear. We don't even have ultimate tire wear upgrades. I thought we did. Never mind. We are getting ultimate tire wear upgrades now, so my previous videos have the false title on it. Oops. You know what? I think I want to go for the master cylinder brakes upgrade for this episode, despite the hydraulics having a better impact on the car. I think I just want to get this over with. Let's try to get this rushed before the Hungarian Grand Prix. Let's see if that comes through. Just before we head on, of course, let's take a look at Max Verstappen's stunning record. I want to show you guys this. We got first place, and then a dip in form, and then another first place, and then another dip in form, and then it's been 4 consecutive first places. A total of 8 P1 victories throughout the season, and we've only gone 12 races so far. So that is a stunning result from Max Verstappen. He is on a roll. We have had 2 first place finishes, and we've had a lot of second places and then a third place. So we have been pretty much in the back seat of the Su Motorsport team. So Max Verstappen is our star boy right now. Alright, so we've had a mix of results coming into the Hungarian Grand Prix weekend. If you take a look, our 2 chassis department upgrades, the master cylinder brake upgrades, and then the ultimate tire wear upgrades have come in just in time for the Hungarian Grand Prix. We have minor brake upgrades here, and then the ultimate weight redistribution upgrade remaining, but the other ultimate durability upgrade of the internal combustion engine has failed, so we need to restart that, and I think I'll restart it after the practice sessions. We'll probably have more resource points available to us by the end, so we'll be able to re-trigger this. So yeah, that is that, and we're heading on into Hungary, so let me go on and do all the practice programs, and then I'll see you afterwards for qualifying. Preparing for qualifying at the Hungaroring in Hungary. Overall, practice was horrible for me. I couldn't get the track right. It looks cloudy right now, but it seems to be dry weather all around for qualifying, so we should be in good shape. Let's just hope we get a good starting position for this race, because I just don't feel good on this track, so I hope I can beat the AI on a couple places. First lap of Q1 at the Hungaroring, I don't think is all too good. P3 could be better. I don't know what position we will be at, but second lap of Q1 is slightly better than our earlier run. It's only P14 though. It's not looking good for us. It is definitely not looking good for us. Our final run of Q1 seems to be good. 4 tenths up. We're in P10. That should be a solid position to see us through into Q2. Indeed, it is good enough. Without a doubt, Max Verstappen sees himself in P1 in front of Gasly, but we are in P10, so we should be going on into Q2. Aitken, Grosjean, Latifi, Giovinazzi, Ocon, and De Vries get knocked out. Let's head on into Q2, and hopefully we can survive and go on to Q3. First lap of Q2 is a 1:13.6. That is P11. We are not making it through right now. Lap 2 of Q2 is P7. I think we should be able to see ourselves into the next qualifying round, so let's hope. At the end of the session, we are P9 overall, so we just about made it through. Knocked out our Magnussen, Schumacher, Norris, Stroll, Perez, and Albon. So let's head on into Q3 and let's hope for the best. First lap of Q3, still behind Gasly. Bummer. Our next lap is a lot better, 6 tenths almost better, but it's still P6. It's not getting any better than our previous runs. I mean, it is better than our previous runs, just it's not getting better than any of the AI times. It's a bit of a struggle with the UK Grand Prix also having a start later in the later half of the first 10 spots pretty much. We are starting at P8 in this Grand Prix as well. Max Verstappen in P1 though, so I think it's another dominant performance from Max Verstappen at the Hungaroring. So let's head on into the race weekend. Let's hope that we can create an upset.
It's race day in Budapest as we get ready for another round of the Formula One World Championship. We don't expect too many retirements at this track. There are plenty of current and former drivers with flawless finish rates here. In particular, Ralf Schumacher. He made it across the line in all 10 of his Hungarian Grand Prix starts. We're northeast of Budapest for the race today at the 2.7-mile Hungaroring circuit. 14 corners here, 8 to the right and 6 to the left, on a track where downforce is king and passing is notoriously difficult. With the Grand Prix nearly upon us, Anthony Davidson is by my side once again to offer his perspective. Let's talk about luck. That was a solid result in their last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Bottas, Ricciardo, Daniel Kvyat, and Sainz, Hamilton, Lucky, Russell, and Pierre Gasly, Albon, Perez, Lance Stroll, and Norris, Schumacher, Magnussen, Nick de Vries, and Esteban Ocon, Giovinazzi, Latifi, Grosjean, and Jack Aitken. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Indeed, we will try our best here today. It is going to be a difficult task. It's going to be dry all around, but the Hungaroring isn't really friendly to the player, so I don't know. It is going to be all up for grabs. I think our best strategy is going to be hards. We'll do soft to hards. We will do 40-ish laps of fuel so that we are above target and we can go rich for a lot longer. So let's get started with the race. I'm in hell. I swear to God, this is my new hell. After Monaco, I hate this track the most. Here we go. Great start. Great start. Come on, get around Sainz. Great start. 5 red lights was great start. Here we go. I don't know what I'm saying. Dive bomb before the first turn and we get P1. What a dive bomb. That was insane. I mean, I'll take the clash with Leclerc warning. I'm gonna be slow on this track, so as much as I'd like to keep P1, I highly doubt it's gonna be a reality because the AI is insanely quick on this game, especially Hungary. Concentration face is on right now, guys. Concentration face is on because I seriously want to try my best here. I struggled so much during the practice sessions and qualifying, and I want to try my best and get the best result I can in Hungary. It is a very difficult track to master. Okay, we got 2 seconds between Leclerc and myself. We got a 121, which is quite slow, I think. We're gonna see the AI bust through that record and take fastest lap from us. Let's see if we can maintain this pace and try to... Yeah, okay, fine. Alright, that's fine. Here we go. Keep pushing. Oh god. I'm doing alright, you know. Better than I expected. Another fastest lap, 117 this time. DRS enabled. Oh my goodness, Max Verstappen caught up with me all of a sudden. You see, I'm telling you, this is my true color. This slow pace is like the real me. Verstappen with 117.08, as always. Come on. Oh, please, 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 please. Bottas is 2.5 seconds behind us. This is bad. I'm gonna let Max Verstappen go. Or am I? No, I'm not. I'm gonna fight for my P1, mate. Gonna fight for my P1. Alright, Max Verstappen goes early. Why is he in early? I don't know. But Bottas is right behind me now. Bottas is in the pits. And Kvyat is in the pits. We are reaching our pit window, so we should put some pedal to the metal here. 3 seconds to Leclerc, 3.5. Let's see if we can keep our distance to Leclerc and everyone. And keep pushing for dominance in this race. Let's push. Let's really push now. Okay, yep. Lap 8 for the hard compound of tire. Max Verstappen with the fastest level of like 116 or something. Here we go, pitting for our hard compound of tire. Next stint. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Pit me quicker, bro. Fast pit stop, please. Fast. We've been, you know, hit with the curse of slow pit stops recently. Ooh, my camera. And yeah, it is not looking good for us. So I am hoping for a good pit stop. Come on, come on, come on. 3 seconds, 3 seconds. Yes, 2.2. I was asking for anything sub 2, so we're looking good. We're looking good. Verstappen is the... Okay, Verstappen and Grosjean. And we have Kvyat behind us. Kvyat? Kvyat. Yeah, let's do mix 3. Couldn't do it. I got DRS though. Now we can overtake him here. Rich and overtake and DRS. We got DRS again off of Grosjean, I believe. Yes, Grosjean is blocking off Kvyat a little. So, we got some breathing room for the meantime. Kvyat got the job done though. Here he comes behind me. But he is a second behind me now. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, come on, come on. We need to keep pushing, trying to make sure we get back up into the podium spots. A lot of these cars are going to box, so come on. Jack Aitken is next. And then it's Latifi up ahead. So we gotta hurry, hurry, hurry. Kvyat is catching us. Whoa, we're so close. We are reaching distance from Jack Aitken and Latifi. Both these cars are within striking range. Here we go. We got DRS, Rich, overtake, all of it on. Trying to get past Jack Aitken. Can we do it? A little collision with Jack, I believe, but we still managed to get the job done. Jack is right behind us and Kvyat behind him, so I think Jack with his broken wing is going to slow Kvyat down. Sorry, bro, but you were a sacrifice that we had to make. There we go. Oof. Nearly rear-ended Latifi, but that's fine. Maybe here, start-finish straight is where it's at for the overtake. There we go, we are right behind Latifi at the start-finish straight. Let's see if we can get him here. I think we can. Overtake done! And we got DRS off of Latifi. Next up is Verstappen himself, but I think it's going to be more likely Ocon. Ah, I took it wide, so but we still have DRS on Verstappen. Ocon and Verstappen both have DRS, I believe. They are storming ahead. We still have DRS though, so we're gonna use overtake and DRS to try to get as close as possible to Verstappen. Come on, can we get close to them, please? We're on the outside. Hello. Ah, close, but no cigar. Okay, we got DRS. I think this is it. Rich and overtake, everything deployed. They're gonna go at each other there. I'm gonna go right. Yep, no. I thought I could get something done there, but no. It wasn't meant to be. Full race update.
We're in 10th position. Max is ahead of you. The gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Kvyat behind. The gap to the car behind is 1.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. The distance to the leader is 11.9 seconds. Pit
All right.
strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. You
Okay.
have 20 laps till the end.
Ooh. Alright, let's go, let's go. We're in P4 now. We're only 11 seconds behind the leader. So, anything is still possible, man. Anything is still possible. We're still very competitive. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, Magnus in pits, so Verstappen is the only one ahead of us. And then someone else. I don't know who's the leader. Kvyat is right behind us as well. Albon. Oh, okay, we are in P1 and 2 respectively. I wonder if Max Verstappen is going the rest of the Grand Prix on his mediums, but we'll see, we'll see. Driver in front.
Max ahead. Okay. Gap ahead is 2.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 11 laps old. We think they've got one more stop.
Oh.
The time last lap was at 1:18.4. You're falling back by 1/10 a lap.
They have one more stop, so Max has one more stop to make. We are essentially gonna win the Grand Prix. Hopefully. We have 19% tire wear, which is good. We got it. I think our strategy came out on top. Let's go. Kvyat needs to box. I'm the only one needing to, you know, run until the end of the Grand Prix. So we got it. We got this in the bag. Atta boys. Let's go, boys. That's what I'm talking about. Oi. Alright, good run, good run. We're putting at 117.5 laps. Oh, Kvyat goes for the dive bomb, but I'm gonna dive him back. Wheel to wheel. Stay back there, Kvyat. Alright, Max Verstappen in the pits now. Essentially, we can take the lead of the Grand Prix. Everyone's pitting. Let's see who's going to be behind us then. We are in free and open air.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are
Ooh, 6 seconds behind with Perez. Alright, we're looking good so far. Tire temps are looking okay. Ooh, okay, lap 23. Still a leisurely drive. Perez is kind of catching up, but I am confident that I can keep him behind. Alright, let's take a look and admire Max Verstappen for a moment, because Jesus, he's in P3 now, and it's almost the end of the Grand Prix. Man, he is making up some lost time. Seriously, that guy is quick. But today, I think I'm gonna get the full 25 points. He can have the pity 1 point of fastest lap, but yeah, I think I'm gonna get P1. Let's go. Oh, Max Verstappen, another fastest lap. Amazing. Alright, lap 33, and look at the deltas. Not only is Perez catching me, but Verstappen is attacking Perez for P2. Let's hope that Perez and Verstappen fight it out and I can see out the rest of the Grand Prix. I think I should be good. Driver behind? Driver behind.
Perez behind. Okay, the gap behind is 3.8 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 15 laps old. The time last lap was at 1:17.1.
Yeah, Jeff is not helping with not saying the delta. Like, the delta of the delta, like how quickly Perez is catching me. Alright, penultimate lap, and look at the deltas, they are catching me. I hope I can see out the rest of the Grand Prix in P1. Oh, K-Mag is out of the race. Another retirement for Kevin Magnussen. Yellow flag. That's fine, we'll go past. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Final lap of the Grand Prix. I think this is ours for the taking. I'm curious to see what happens if we have Max Verstappen and Perez. I don't know how to say his name. I think I keep saying his name wrong. Perez, right? Come on, let's go, let's go. Oh, Max Verstappen and Perez battling it out. They're right behind me, by the way. That is scary. They're right behind me. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Final couple turns of the Grand Prix. What a feat that was, starting from P7 to get the Grand Prix victory. That dive bomb at the start was really crucial in securing P1 today. This was a stunning drive, stunning end to the Grand Prix as well. Coming to the start-finish straight, I'm gonna bump it up to Rich. Let's get some energy flowing, never mind. And here we go. End of the Grand Prix to finish P1. Let's go.
Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
Yeah, boy!
Well, that might not have been the finest race in history, but there's no question it was a critical win. Talk to me, Ant. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply had the best speed package on the day, and a driver who knows how to take advantage of that. It doesn't matter how much time you spend poring over the stats and planning strategies if you can't keep the pace, and our winner today showed they could do both.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium.
Finally, we found ourselves at the top of the podium. Finally got P1 after a long hiatus. Max Verstappen settles for P3. Couldn't defeat Sergio Perez in getting P2, but what a race.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers.
We had a bit of technical difficulties and the game crashed, so I had to re-race all 35 laps, and this is the final results. I apologize for the changes. Max Verstappen does not get podium in this run. We get P1. We were 17 seconds ahead of P2, which was Alexander Albon. Interestingly, in the AlphaTauri gets a podium. It's a very strange and bizarre sight, but that is what it is. And Lando Norris gets P3. What a race from him. Rest of the grid is Lance Stroll, Bottas, Russell, Verstappen, Hamilton, Schumacher, and Perez. So those are the top 10 point positions. And then towards the end we have Ocon, Kvyat, Ricciardo, Gasly, De Vries, Leclerc, Latifi, Sainz, Giovinazzi, Aitken, Grosjean, and then Kevin Magnussen actually did I don't know, he retired from the race, there we go. But they counted that he finished the race because he finished 90%. After today, let's take a look at the standings. We inch closer to Max Verstappen after the crash. I guess the computer kind of made it happen. We are now 33 points behind Max Verstappen. He's on 243 and we are on 210. We are slowly climbing closer to Max Verstappen. Constructor standings wise, we are still in the lead with 453 points, and then Mercedes are second, 231 points away from us. So that is all I think I'm gonna do here. Sadly, there's no real highlights that I can show you because this was just some other race that I did to compensate for the for the abrupt end to the game. So what happened was the podium celebrations happened, and then all of a sudden the please wait bar just constantly rolled. So I just decided to shut down because I waited like 15 minutes and nothing happened. So I redid the race. This was the result, and I just maintained a P1. It was still the solid drive. I still maintained at P1, and despite being an absolute hell during practice and qualifying, we pulled out a stunning P1 to challenge Max Verstappen for the championship a little. Like, we're clawing closer, but I don't know if we can overtake Max Verstappen. But that is all to fight for in the next Grand Prix. I believe we go to Monza next, so that is another exciting circuit to be at. So please be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell so you're notified when the next video goes live. As always, thank you so much for stopping by the channel, and I hope you're enjoying the series as much as I am playing it. Until the next Grand Prix in Italy, I hope you guys take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.
Love again, even though you adore me, so what, you just use me.